Big heat to kick off quarterfinal number 1. The local boy, Kauli Vaast, runner-up in the final last season to Miguel Pupo, and he's living up to his reputation, taking out Griffin Colapinto and Joao Chianca to earn the matchup with Leonardo Fioravanti. Fioravanti pulling up and in. Nice small wave, but trimming it well, and he holds that line from start to finish into a backhand wrap. Fioravanti laying back on the rebound, and he's just going to run out of water there. Extremely shallow. Had control through the wrap. Got a little bit squirrely on the rebound, but he'll start with a completion in the tube. Shallow duck dive, almost a no duck dive. He's trying to stay flat. How about this one, Flick?
Yeah, he got it underneath Kauli. They were both jostling pretty hard there at the beginning. We saw it. So that one going through under Kauli, thinking, oh, I don't really need this one. And actually turned out pretty nice for Leo. It was small on the takeoff, but he just stayed with it and got a lot of travel time in the tube here. So comes out, goes into a roundhouse cutback. Here we go, we have another look at this tube. It's pretty small on the takeoff. It just hit him in the head as he was ducking underneath that lip there. But this one just kept on going down the line. A little bit of a traveller.
It really was. Love those ones that just line up deep on the reef, that southerly direction. Can set up waves like that. It almost can turn into a point break on this direction sometimes. But it's Kauli's turn, pulling under the hood, already deep. And an easy make for the local boy, and he steps out. So already a great tube shootout to kick off this first quarterfinal heat. Kauli's going to get a lot of backing from the channel, being the local boy. Here's Kauli.
Yeah, great opening ride from Kauli, and really smart decision here. He does a cutback, but he sees where Leo is, identifies him in the lineup, and tries to regain priority by paddling out before him. Another look from the channel here. Really nice open barrel for Kauli, but I just like how smart this decision was. While he was in the barrel coming out, was assessing halfway through this turn. He sees Leo, and he's like, you know what? I'm going to try to get back out before him. And he got priority, so very, very, very smart decision.
Love how round that tube stayed open for the local boy. And a speedy little wrap. So I guess the difference when you even just look at the turns, Leo incomplete on that cutback. Moving into position again, trying to take advantage of holding priority. Kauli Vaast getting a jump start on this section. But it moved rapidly on his home break, so he will get shut down.
They're two apex predators. I mean, they're athletes of, they're super strong and they've got so much power in them, and they're not letting up. Here we go, out the back, Kauli's in the barrel. Little tube comes through, pushes through. Big hack on the open face. He's going to go back to the lip line, slaps into the tube. He's going to try and come through that out the back. Take it away, Joe. Another one on the way.
Oh, I'm loving it. We're still enjoying the inside section.
We'll have a look here at Kauli. Smaller inside wave. Manages to get 3 little cover-ups on this, especially with that nice little turn there, fading back into the section, snaps up underneath the lip, and even just milking for all it's worth. That wave is so shallow right there. Another little shampoo on the inside section. So smaller wave for Kauli. But I really like that turn. It was a turn that he used as a fade so that he could snap up underneath the lip here. Get a little bit more tube time, and one more time here on the inside. So shallow right there.
And we see what Strider was seeing out the back. Fioravanti throwing down a backhand arc, and then he hops out. We'll give you those complete waves once again to update the situation.
Yeah, Leo definitely had a bit more size on this one. We just saw the end of it before, but he comes flying out, kind of punching through that foamy section there, gets a turn in, finishes up every heat. He's just been milking the waves for everything they're worth. Leo now, replay. Both surfers staying incredibly busy.
On like the webcast, and you see all these perfect waves, and then when you're out there, it's like it's kind of hard to find them, and then you just like look in and see a wave spit, and you just like didn't go on a good one, and you're like, I swear I didn't barely even notice that wave.
Priority with Fioravanti, and he wants it. Slides right in on the backhand. Completely deep on that one for a moment where you couldn't see him.
Replay of Leo's wave. Nice little drainer there on the inside. Leo just staying busy, looking very fired up. Great technique. You can see his arm in the side of the face of the wave. Just squeezes out of that one. That wave was so small. The exit. Have another look at this drone angle. You can see the beautiful reef underneath the wave. Super shallow there on the inside. But yeah, Kauli, smart decision from him. Kicking straight out after that barrel and trying to get that priority.
Out short tube ride though. Kauli Vaast on the next one. Wave spits behind him. He gets maybe a bit deeper, courtesy of that frontside armbar technique. There, hustle for priority as we look at Kauli Vaast getting nice and barreled. Good time management inside the pit.
Yeah, it was great. See here, this is the moment. He can see Leo again. This is the second time he's done this in this heat.
This just happened as we were watching the replays. Fioravanti packing a big section and punching free.
Wow.
Into a backhand snap. Right into the pit with Kauli Vaast. One big lunge into that cave that just went completely dark on him and sends him down to his reef. Priority goes to Fioravanti. During that catch-up with Molly Picklum, a lot to celebrate there. Kauli got this wave flick.
Yeah, what an absolute traveler. Got so much tube time there. It was a smaller one though. I'm sure Kauli knows that he might need a bigger one. He did really well to just sneak up underneath the lip there and really put his foot on the gas. He needed to squeeze through the top section of that. Seeing an exit by finding the high line there on the way out. Got another replay from the drone angle here. And just beautiful. When the water's so clear, you can just see that red jersey flying through that barrel. Great wave. However, I think he knows that he probably might need to do a bit more.
And there's the judge's reaction. 4.67 doesn't change a thing. Still under priority, but yeah, cool form. That's a classic roundhouse cutback. Forcing Leo to use his priority here, and it's just going to be a block. So that was actually a smart move for Vaast. Gave himself priority with 3:40 to go.
Kauli's tried a couple of times to sell Leo, and Leo's held ground really well. He hasn't gone. That one, though, Kauli did a good job.
And now Fioravanti changing gears. He'll pull into a hollow cave. Solid read there for the Italian. He does get the exit. So that probably rinses off a little bit of that sting from making a bad decision with priority. I'm sure in his headspace he's going, hey, it's Kauli Vaast.
And that thing just opened up wide for him. So, I mean, he's just stacking chips right now. He just keeps winning hands on the poker table, and he's just got bigger and bigger and bigger chips. It's fun to watch, but unfortunate for Kauli.
As we see that first drive into the pit for Fioravanti, really had a lot of room to enjoy that view flick.
Wow, he really made the most of that sort of error. I reckon it was an error before, going that smaller, more crumblier wave, but really made the most of this and made up for it on this wave. Like Strider said, that's 2 times now that he's caught a wave under priority. That last one I think was 2, I think. But yeah, great wave here, and he's just doing so well. Staying on his board here because a lot of the waves actually today are doing this. They're not so open on the exit. A lot of them are quite foamy.
But taking out Griffin Colapinto, Joao Chianca, he's going to be feared for the rest of his career here in Tahiti. Great job for Leonardo Fioravanti. 7-5, 7-6. On his way to his first semifinal here at the SHISEIDO Tahiti Pro, presented by Outer Known.